Hey guys. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different here today. We're going to try out this demo that's got me very, very interested in what could be. Now, let me just double check. Might need to turn on the settings in order to use controller. And then again, the demo may not allow for controller use. I do recall seeing on the page, though, that full controller support was going to be available. So let's just take a look. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Yep. PC on. Says high, so everything is high. Let's see the voice full screen, right? Fine. And audio. Let me turn this a little bit. Okay. Now, again, like I said, I am concerned. All right. You know what? Enemy strength is as originally designed. Your starting stats are standard. Your starting stats are higher. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue barely affected. No, no. All right. So we're gonna see. I don't know if there's any character customization. One thing that's very important for me with games and things that
For
prevent me
centuries,
from
the
actually
kingdom of the Seven
hold on.
prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the seven major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the seventh island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the sixth island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Hmm. So do we have to go to each island and investigate?
Tristan! Tristan! You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
See, it's funny.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those, the ones of Greyshaft.
The fifth island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations, the Muirden system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
They seem like they're smirking every time they talk.
Those armored lugs got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order. Armor, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Serdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, very important for me when I play games, has to be full controller support. If not, then I usually am not interested in the game at all. I'm just not a mouse and keyboard
So,
person.
here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The day.
Yeah,
You're
how
one to
dare
talk.
he scold you for that?
Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy. Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gennett,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
He's a bit
Don't
harsh,
worry,
isn't he?
cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mioran way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantaris?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can
Of
always
course.
count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Farewell.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we?
I wonder if
Greyshaft
there's
isn't going
character
anywhere.
Not
customization.
possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
Light. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits.
I wanted to get some sword training in.
Time to head out.
That's what I thought it was leading up to, right? You know, can you handle a sword? Sure. Well, let's put you through the basics first, just to make sure. Right? Practice make perfect, but practice means something. something other. Very. Never get why they have to stand like that on the boats. You know, yes, I'm a pompous fool. Let me stand here and puff out my chest. Uh-oh, we're holding our guts. All right, there are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Gray Shift, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. My controller is not working at all, so unfortunately for me and you guys, this will be yes, this will be a insufferable mouse and keyboard thing. Obviously. He waves, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh, cartographer. What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Some sword training? Alright, game is saving, so mouse sensitivity is a bit much. Is there mouse sensitivity controls? Nope. Wait. Come back up here. Nope. Not sure what FSR is. I am going to bring you down a little bit. I probably brought you up too high. Okay. Okay. Game. It said it saved game, but it didn't apparently. Alright.
Go on. Don't be scared.
All right.
Don't run off.
What was I doing? Talk to the physician. Talk to the physician. All right. Do I know where he is? And is there a run? And this is where it becomes it is. There is a run. Do I know where the physician is? What is that sticking out of the rock? Is that like a quartz or something? All right, Emmett.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
True that. I'm so nauseous I can hardly.
So nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
Is that what's wrong with me?
Look closer. Sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
Well, now that you put it that way, Now this is an a-hole way to respond. All right. I get it. Okay.
All right. Got it? You have no time for me. I'm on my way out.
Wait. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
What do you
I'm
mean?
sure.
I want to make these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness.
All right. I'll fetch it for you.
Okay. Now, I have to admit, the one thing I would appreciate, and this is me, is I like quest markers.
Trying all sorts of ointments.
I do. I like quest
Why
markers.
is everything swaying?
Calm yourself, man!
I can't calm myself. This is nothing in comparison. Can't see a single toe.
All right. Where's his thing?
That's for sure.
This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy.
All right. So that's just right back where we started.
Lives around here have grown fearless.
Oh, you see how the hand went up when we were close to the wall?
Someone was
All right.
out wandering the streets,
Where would his
yelling like a bloody fool.
brandy
Happens all the time,
be?
you know.
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk
All right.
checking
So
what it
this is
was.
where we came from. And this is why quest markers really do come in handy, bro. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Anything there? Okay. All right.
Yes! 3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...
Exactly. Give them all, man. Don't scrimp on the soldiers, man. Oh wait, hold on. Hey. Whoop, whoop. If we can pick it up, we're gonna pick it up. Sorry. Excuse me. Alright. Where's was
Why we even have guns?
They arrested someone.
rolling in. Weather looks grim.
was there? I couldn't tell if I could interact with something over here. Up, jump.
Eating grass soon.
Hey, homeboy.
Do you have them?
Yeah, I got the brandy.
Yep, I've got the brandy.
3 bottles on the house.
3 bottles of brandy on the house.
You're not much of a joker. All right, cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
In truth, am I? Because I'm feeling like now that I got to move around, move about, I'm pretty much okay. I haven't. No, I think I toughed it out.
I feel better. Toughed it out, I guess.
Well, off with you then. I have work to do.
You could be nicer though. Where's your bedside manner?
What a thing.
Okay.
Hey,
Looks
stop
like
right
we are
there.
recording. Hold on one
Where
second.
do you think you're...
All right, we getting chewed out. Wait a minute. Where can I find
Sirdar?
He's over there.
Where?
Where? All right. So was I walking where I wasn't supposed to? I guess I was going out of the camp. Is what I guess. I'm not sure who Sirdar is. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I think there might be some more stuff for us to pick up. If not, can I interact with this crab? Nope. I'd like to step on it, is what I'd like to
Feeling
do.
better, Tristan?
More or less.
More or less.
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've
Okay.
sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an Order Knight, so answer truthfully.
I'd help you fight them off.
Help you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter. I'd just grab something heavy and start hitting.
One help you. You are ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
I'd poop on them. Let's say I'd try and buy some time. I'd play along, I suppose. I'd put up a fight. I'd play the fool.
I'd play the fool. I'd act like I was drunk, spout nonsense, start tossing coins on the ground. Maybe that'd be enough to get them off my back.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right. Run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Hey, can we there we go. Okay. But again, quest markers would really be nice. Hold on.
Fucking filthy creatures!
All right, when exploring rivers, lakes, and the sea, mind your stamina. If you exhaust it completely, you will start drowning.
Shit! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
Can't interact with any of that stuff. Roham, you seem to have issues. What's your name? Chump? Okay. Well, let's hope that's not literal. Oh, there's a bottle over here. Oh, look at that. Autosave. Water. Now, the question is that part of the bad water supply? You know what? You never did say, you never did where the navigator was. Murray?
Cartographer, it's about time.
Yeah? What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had you fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench.
What did I do?
This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps, too.
Wait, if we don't change course, we're going to hit a countercurrent. If you have a spot to the north of here with more waves than usual, mark on your map. Course to the east is more scenic. We can walk and need more time to think. What the frick is this? Okay? This is... We don't... What? Okay. There's no context here. Right? I don't know why we are on shore. Was we not... This is not the end of our route? Are we just taking a break? Hey, let's take a break. The men are sick. Is that why we're here? And then we'll push off and still got ways to go. It doesn't make sense. It makes absolutely no effing sense. What we're how do I know there's a countercurrent? What prompt or whatever told us that there was going to be a countercurrent? Also here, you have a spot to the north of here with more waves than usual. Marked on your map. Marked on your map. Okay? So at some point we should have received a prompt. Hey, check your map before talking to the navigator because you still have more ways to go. That prompt would probably should have been in our conversation with what's his name, trying to get a little bit about our background. And then the course to the east is more scenic. Do we know that as the character? Do we know that? Like, and I mean, and I said that wrong. Do we know that as the player? Right? I'm just spouting stuff. I'm just spitting stuff out at you because it's a choice, not because we actually know any of this.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship.
All right. See, I'm thinking this statement here is not exactly what he's going to say, but it doesn't make sense to what he's actually going to say because it sounds like what he's doing is warning him of possibilities that could happen along the trek. Now that we saw what was happening, and now we understand a little bit better. This statement isn't that. If we don't change course, we're going to hit a countercurrent. That's a matter of fact. Like, I know there's a countercurrent. We're about to hit it. We need to change course. And instead, it seems like this is where he's going to say, hey, check for certain things. And if you see it, that means there's a countercurrent and we should change course quickly. That's what it sounds like he's going to say, but I'm going to hit him with it.
West is shorter. If we go around that side of the island, we'll reach the port in the least time possible.
Which would help us a lot, considering we're short on supplies and the crew's in bad shape. You're right, Tristan. Not bad. Not bad at all. You certainly know your stuff when you're not throwing up everywhere. How did you come to be a cartographer anyway?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I was naturally drawn to it.
I was naturally drawn to it. I was always good at drawing and letters. They accepted me into the Cartographers Guild as soon as I got out of the orphanage.
Hey, I see. All right. Go report back to your captain.
Okay. So,
Well
here's
done,
the thing.
cartographer.
That statement that we gave him, I feel had nothing to do with what we chose. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with what we chose. It did tell him to go around to the west side because it's shorter and stuff like that. But what the F did it have to do with the countercurrent and everything like that? So again, that's ridiculous. All right, so who are you? All right, that's Sidar. It says find Gillard. I'm gonna talk to Sidar again. All right, I gotta go. All right, so Gillard. I don't know who frick Gillard is. Oh, is that? Oh, there's him. This idiot.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Have you seen a doctor about your issues? What the F happened? Alright, so every island has its legend. So we can't choose that one yet because we don't have insight behind that yet. Why are we selling here?
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sail to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reaches its shores safely. Then the crew will replenish the stores of water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
He's psychotic. Have you been to the fifth
Have
island?
you been to the fifth island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. And not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft?
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Alright, and have you known this dude for long?
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Meor. I was still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fox spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care.
Okay, well, it's been lovely.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep, do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Of course.
Of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Come on.
Star, you can.
I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
You know, this is that time when things just don't go well. Oh, dang! Right in the eye! Right in the eye! God dang it! Alright. Okay, this... Oh, dang. don't think we're sailing anywhere anytime soon. Oh, god dang it. We are definitely not sailing anywhere anytime soon. Holy smokes. Did you have to do that? Did you really have to do that? God dang it. And did you have to ruin the armor so that I couldn't, like, salvage any? That's just wrong. I'm hoping that it was the explosion that just knocked me out. God dang it. What the ever-loving F. Alright, you're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they'll heal on their own in time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound. Nothing to track. Okay. We gotta go around here and we gotta see what we can sell.
One almighty.
Okay, so I gotta be honest with you. I mean, is because this is a video game. You know, real life, I don't know, but in a video game, the fact that we can't loot the bodies or loot anything, that's kind of ridiculous, because the whole point of the game is survival, and if you can't loot, what survival are you supposed to do? Did I just step on a crab? I sure did, and guess what? I got experience for it. You know what I mean? We used to freaking find survivors. Can I crouch? Can I crouch? Inspect.
This is our physician. Or was.
Was. I don't know what a peasant lass is. Okay, I don't think we can get too close. Alright. Man, I hate that I can't use the controller.
What a nightmare.
Cartographer!
Hey!
Cartographer!
You alright? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
Okay, well, stay away from the light.
I remember people crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
Yeah.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll, which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned. We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess.
Yeah, you are.
And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove.
Gotcha.
There was a physician on the ship with us, remember?
Yeah, I
He
found
always
him
wore
already.
a ridiculous hat.
Oh, yeah. I went to him when I was seasick and he called me a drunk.
He may not have been the best company, it's true. But he knew his trade well. You need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside, in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because
Will do.
otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this knight. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Roger that, sir. We got you. We got you. We got you. We got to go figure this out. All right. All right. I don't know where to go. All right, but we got to go. Well. All right. Something's over here. What's this? All right. Selecting.
One ball's still intact. But just one.
All right, we need to run. All right, I can
manage.
All right. Are we hurting? Oh, we are hurting. We got to save this what's his name guy. All right, here we go.
Here. Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, one's an easy target, but two's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
Roger that. Roger that. All right. All right. All right. Wait. Wait. What's this? Okay. Because we sure enough could use that. Wait a minute. Where's your... I am all for bringing you your sword. Okay. If it was where he kind of told us where it was. Hold on. Inventory, right? My inventory? Skills. Attributes. Inventory. Oops, sorry guys. Where is the food I gained? I just picked up. There it is. Can we eat it? I don't want to. Can I? Nope. Are they different? Fresh bread and meat? Cabbage pie. Was this one? Oh, mushroom pie. So yeah, they're all different. Different. I'd like to consume something. Oh. God dang it. Alright. You know what we're going to do? Alright. We're going to put those there. I'm going to close. Alright. And then. Nice. Hey, that did the trick. Okay. Okay. Let's get this sword for this guy. Let's get him his sword. Let's get us something too. Stale bread. I don't know if that's going to do anything. As a matter of fact, because I don't think we can use that to club anybody over the head with, right? He said his sword was right over there. And I thought there was nothing wrong with looting the bodies. So why aren't we able to loot? Alright, that's flames. Alright, there's something over here.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T.
Are you serious? That's all we got? Well, that just isn't right. Oh, shoot.
He's dead. But the potion. How?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. God dang it. That's not all right. That's kind of a
The
bummer.
letter. He said that the order would help me get home.
All right, get out of the cove. I don't like it that you can't loot. That is just actually kind of absolutely ridiculous. Hold on a sec. I got him his sword. Why do I not have the sword now? Where does it go? Weapon? Am I just not able to use it? The noble weapon of an order of 7 knights. Common. But for some reason we yeah, I'm not liking it. Not liking it one bit. Not liking it one bit. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna limit what I can do or whatever, give me a club or something. You know what? Anybody can pick up a club and swing it. But if you tell me that these people, all these dead folks here, don't have anything on them, then I'm gonna say you're full of poop. And then my frustration is saying you're full of shit. There's got to be something salvageable in this wreckage. So, right off the bat, you're breaking my immersion, you know, and then because I can't get on board with it. I can't get on board with whatever crap you're trying to pull right now.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there.
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
one! Please help me, we were attacked!
So basically, this was your intent all along. You're like, well, we got to make it so that you're poop out of luck here, right? Because they're going to go down and loot all the bodies. That's why you can't have any of this stuff. And we're going to take all your stuff anyway. Give me some bullshit. You know what? Because I will say this. It would have been more devastating if you allowed me to loot and then I got robbed. Because at that point, then we'll look at the fact that now I can all of a sudden loot. Why couldn't I loot before? You know what I mean? How come all of a sudden now I can loot? You should have just let me do it from the beginning. Then you can say, well, then you would have been well armed or something. No, he wouldn't. He snuck me. I wasn't, I'm sitting there trying to make up some crap and he snuck me. It would have happened just the same no matter what. So you're full of crap. So no, I'm not on board with this. And then they didn't take the food? So again, you're full of crap. I'm assuming I'm hungry, which is why, but I guess all right, here we go. What's in the chest? Old trousers. We'll take that. Old shirt. Hey, a dented sword. We'll take that. Some wolfsbane. Playtest combat book. Okay. And some empty beer bottles. I don't know what that little thing is. It's actually kind of annoying. We're gonna hit the crack bottle. Am I bleeding out? I don't know what that is. All right. Mm-hmm. Like, seriously. Well, at least we had shoes, huh? Yeah, I'm not on board with it at all. I thought there was some more stuff over here to grab. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that too. Hey, we are all about crafting. Man, if you keep presenting me with stuff to pick up, I'm gonna pick up. I have no idea.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course.
Why does everybody have this puckered,
In all its wretched
smirky
beauty. The more important question here
look
is
when they
who
talk?
the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here.
Didn't crash.
Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
That's right, man.
Even when
Keep 'em up.
human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Anyways, I have work to do outside. Get yourself up. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Take a look. There might be something that'll fit. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
You can't see that I've already helped myself. And then we got to get this righteous indignation thing under control here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let us, the player, be outraged that he was, you know, that he wasn't there to help us, but to loot.
Now this is elegant. Another
Because-
little something the sea brought in.
Look at us. We're looting right now. Anything that's not nailed down, we're picking up. Walking on the furniture. I'm walking on sunshine. You never know if you need the... Wait, the Gray Blight 2. What is that? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Alright. I think that's everything. Can I go back to bed now? I could if I wanted to. Hold on. The Stormwinds War. Hey, I don't know that he's really keen with us. Hey, there's no better weapon than one forged by your own hand. Use the anvil and crafting skills to make items using blueprints. A weapon you make yourself will have higher stats and lower requirements. If you can collect all the materials for it yourself, you can make a tidy profit too. The Master Blacksmith skill allows you to design and forge a unique sword, adjusted to suit you perfectly, and even strengthen it further. All right, we're not ready for that yet. Hey, we'll pick that up though. Are we not ready to cook yet? Ooh, bottled milk, stale bread, potato, some spices, potato, flour, bottled milk, potato. Hey man, he didn't say we couldn't help ourselves. I don't think he'll miss it. And he can always go down and forge for more. What am I picking up? Okay. I wonder if we can get stronger just picking that up and carrying it over to the other spot. Or is that a job that he's going to have for us? Here, move that barrel over to where you moved it. Hey, hold on. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, if you step on those, you get XP. Hey,
About time.
nurse.
At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was.
Barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. Or
I'll see. Right, I got it.
no one likes a smart ass, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for you to do.
All right, will do. Yeah, as soon as the game allows us.
Maybe I was better off drowning.
Oh, come on now. Can we pick this one up? We cannot. So apparently, okay, can we pick this one up? Wait. Okay. All right. Behind the house. All right. So where's behind the house? And will we get stronger for this? Ain't nobody afraid of no work. There it is. There it is.
Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side.
Oh, give me a freaking break, man.
Something's blocking it from the other side.
Okay, that is not what he wanted. What the F, man? Why is it? Seriously? Is that how it's gonna? Okay. Need to prepare for a long journey or reinforce your armor. Workbench. Okay, gotcha. Don't need you popping up until I actually can do something with you. You know what I'm saying? Is this a barrel? That's not a barrel. It is a barrel, but it's not a barrel. I think we have to go get this other barrel.
Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side.
Okay.
I need something to drink right now.
Seriously? You lush. What is this? Is this Wolfsbane? Nope. Burnt meat. Flour. Is that licorice ale? Okay. Did I have water on me, right? No? There it is. Seriously? That timer's crap. Okay, so moving the barrel, I'm gonna say I don't know that that's all right. So turn around.
fantastic!
No way. That's crap. All right, now we got a weed.
Trousers? By the seven, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
How do you know it was someone else that threw him in his yard, not him? This is like playing what is that show? What is it? KCD. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, am I gonna get XP for that? Alright, I think I did all the weeding. Alright, return to Nearest. Hold on. God dang it. Alright, can you put that away, please? Thank you. I just wanted to pick up the rag, okay? I need to wipe my forehead. I was sweating a little bit. Know what I'm saying? Alright.
What's that? Done with everything?
Alright,
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Rah! That vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Rah! Go get to work.
you know, that's a nice knife you got there.
That's a nice knife you have there.
Or are you just happy to see me?
Rifle through the whole house. Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy?" About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
All right, let's see what we got. All right, I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one.
Exactly, man.
All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Oh my
When I
God,
can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
we're an asshole. Dude pulls us from the brink of death, brings us to his home, you know, basically keeps us from dying, and we're so ungrateful we can't do
Keep
squat
your
for him.
hands where I can see them.
Hey, I'm just picking this up. But no, we're just complete ass. Yeah, I think we already got all the bottles anyway.
What's that? Done with everything?
I sure am. And my apologies for my poor attitude earlier. Your bottles, sir?
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
See?
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
It's certainly not. What an asshole. Okay, let's learn. Oh, do we have the ability to learn something? Unlocks the ability to use craftsmanship recipes, level 1. I have 0. That's what it shows me right here. Not enough skill points. Of course I don't have enough skill points. I'm not sure why you brought me here. Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Right then.
I've got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greyshaft goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
If I was him, I wouldn't
Do
let
you
you.
have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this. You need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path. Just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine. Then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The order
Oh
is
my
in the city,
God.
Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship, even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nearest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, but only this once. Are we clear?
Right, sorry, Nearest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people
Grey Shaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. The other one was almost entirely bald, but his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freeman?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerist. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
You know, it's hard when you start out, when your character, it's hard when when you're looking at your character and your character is a complete ass. You know, it's like, what am I doing, man? Like how unappreciative he was with Nerys helping him. You know, the fact that he was going to be so rude as to call Nerys the thief. And then, you know what I mean? Just the whole entitlement thing where, oh, I got to stay here with 6 months for you? Nerys didn't invite you to stay here 6 months. What the, where'd you get that from? All right, let's see if we can do some cooking. Can we do some cooking before we leave? Besides easing your hunger, a good meal can also give you the strength to achieve great things. Okay, I hate when you hit space for one thing, and then you got to hit. Can I cook? Why can I not cook? I can step into the fire. I don't want to rest. There we go. For the road, burnt meat, cracked, cooked, run fish, cooked, woad fish. All right, for the. Do I have these things, or is this what I can do? Omelet and meat and tea. I don't know. Do I? Nope. Missing inquire. Okay. For the road, I got 3 of these. All right, here we go. Burnt meat. I don't have any of those. So if I did have those, wait a minute, get back here. All right, I can't eat that. Nope. I got some eggs. Cook and eat. All right. Do I need to though? Because I ain't hungry. No point eating if I ain't hungry. Hold on. All right. Yeah, we got nothing. God dang it. Will you stop doing that? Hey, we'll take that. See, and then we've already robbed him out of house and home. All right. All right, hold on. Can you? God, this sucks. Is there a lock on? Ah, there it is. Tab. Oh, look at that. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, am I tired? You tired? Yeah, you're almost out. Okay. Oh. I don't like it. Okay. What's over here? All right. I don't know. I'll take them. Old axe. Hey, we'll take that. Leather, leather, leather. Anything else? Another pair of soiled trousers. No, thank you. Use. Hey, is this washing your face? Um, we'll pick up some bait. I got you. All right, thank you. Not really interested in fishing right now. Nope. All right, I'm gonna assume this is the back of the house. This is not the path that he was telling us to stay on. It's just that we have to question what the heck is going on with the soiled trousers. People just pooping their pants and just leaving it. I'm curious as to what this is, really. Right there. What do you do? Oh, okay. Animal hides are good for more than just turning a profit. Uh-huh. I don't have any survival skill. You know what I'm saying? All right. Craft. Missing a required agreement. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I will check one thing before we leave. 'Cause I'm kind of curious. I don't know why I keep doing that. All right. Chest, ammunition, tools. Nothing. All right. That was yes. That was extremely well productive. Yes. Okay. Stay on the path. Whatever you do, stay on the path. Okay, there's two paths. Hello? Is Pico there? Okay. I can safely assume this is not the path. Am I thirsty? I am thirsty. Put that away. Okay. When time won't wait, you sprint to cover short distance quickly. Sprinting uses twice as much stamina, but allows you to move faster. I think we've already. I think the game is trying to subtly tell us to get on with it, bro. Get on with it. I'm assuming this is the path to the north. You heard the music. Altars. Okay. Oh, shoot. Tab. All right, there we go. Oh, shoot. Get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Turn around. Can I skin it? That's it? All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what that does.
Wow. Gross.
Vagrant, where are you off to in such a hurry?
I'm not talking to you yet. Maybe I should talk to you. He said stay on the path. But there's happened to be like 200 paths going down this way. All right, maybe not that many. But there's enough. All right, let's go ahead and talk to him real quick before we end this. All right, hold on. What do you got on you, bro?
Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Vagrant.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
I don't know. What's this little something you talking about?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
Yeah, but I want half.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Drive a pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go.
Oh, see, I can run past them, so can't make them walk any faster. Using better gear than I got. Oh, you'll wait for me there. This is a picker-upper.
All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
All right, man. Keep your eyes open.
All right, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
All right. So there's some logs. There's a house. I already see something over here. This ain't the logs he was talking about. Oh, box of stash. Already got one. What's over here? Are those pickable? They are not. Alright, you can't pick up things and hold a weapon. I don't think. A wooden cup. A sickle. Until it tells me I can't pick stuff up, we're gonna keep picking stuff up.
Nothing here either.
Mm-hmm. Can't see.
Just keep breathing.
Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, get up, get up, get up. Get back, get back, get back. God dang it, man. You are a piss poor excuse. Okay. Having to put the sword away to inspect and all that? Seriously? Really? Okay, a lockpick. Alright, that water looks real funky over there. All right, hold on. I have an axe. Does 11 damage. I have an old knife that does 8. And this guy does 5. Why in the world am I using that? Alright, stat requirements not met. Okay. Stat requirements. Are you serious? What the frick? Okay, no wonder. Alright. Here, let's put this back. Alright. For sure. For sure. Alright. I hear something, but I don't see it. Oh, shoot! 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 I don't even know which one I picked. That was not okay. Okay, and that was the wrong one. Does that not make sense? The order? Okay, there it is. All right. I'm like, why is that one above that one? I think this is. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, there it is. All right, so that's our inventory screen. What our skills are. I'm gonna say the amount of time it is taking to advance to level 1 so far. We've been playing for about an hour and a half. Is incredibly. It's drawn out. It's extremely long. The fact that we don't have any skills, it matches the narrative. It does, right? And now the thing is, I hope there's some character customization here because I don't like the look of my character. I don't even like my character based on some of the things that he's said and done. So it's hard to get behind or get invested in him. But I got to tell you, one of the things that I'm seeing right here is this. It's also hard to get invested when we are and I hate to say it but we are kind of a transactional type folk. So there's no reward so far. There's no reward system for doing anything. And what I mean by that is it's taking forever to level even the first level, right? And to be so poor at everything, you know what I mean? So now right here at this point, I don't know that I'm not invested in the game. I'm not interested in the game. And And it could be, it could really be, you know, just that this is the demo. But based on everything that I've encountered or seen so far, no, there's absolutely zero interest in playing this game when it does drop on the 24th. Or how would I say, zero interest in actually spending money for this game. And again, like I said, I understand the narrative, right? The narrative and how your character, yeah, does not have the skills. And doesn't have the abilities and the necessary training for everything. But with this game though, it's like you got to learn, and you got to learn quickly. And then that little thing that you just hit us with, the bug, I don't know if we're supposed to beat it, or, you know, am I supposed to be better than I was, right? And then I could
Where
have
are you off to in such a hurry?
done a whole lot better. So I think he takes us this way anyway. So this is and then the other thing too is, because here's the thing, and this is what I get, right? Because I'm in the middle of playing KCD, and then so I get a lot of the KCD vibes in, you know, with the picking of the things, like certain things, and in truth, in some senses, it's like cool, but then in others, it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? And it just comes across unpolished, janky, and frustrating. And again, what I'm looking for and what I would want to see is, in all honesty, and then maybe this is for me, it's like this, right? So I'm looking here, and I'm looking at this experience. I need to get 650 experience to go to level 1. Right off the bat, based on everything that you've made me do and what I've gotten experience for, do I think I deserve level 1? That's is different than, should I already be at level 1, or should I even be at, say, level 2, or just about to hit level 2? If I was doing it, I'd probably start it out, you know, just 100 points to get to level 1, and then 200 more to get to level 2, 300 more to get to level 3, and then let it increment that way, but make it so that the first few levels happen fairly quickly. Why? Because then all of a sudden, now I'm invested, I'm engaged, I'm leveling, right? And then switch it to whatever, you know, arc you want to go on, and you know however many points you need for the next, and so that it balances out as you go. And yeah, make it tougher as I go, but you want to give those that first, you want to make it so that the reward is right there. And now I'm hooked, because I got first level, and I get to see what that does for me. I made it to second level. Oh, I get to see what that, and I can see the immediate improvement in my character right off the bat. Now I'm invested, I'm hooked. I'm like, I can see where this is going. Right here, no. I don't see where it's going. I'm not invested. I'm not overly, I want to say, there's nothing. Right? So can I drop these? Cute. Oh, inventory. Item cannot be dropped. So we just got to carry around soiled truck. Why did you pick them up? I don't know, but you should let me drop them. So that's stupid. But all right, the biggest issue is the ash itself. So again, it's hard to, like I said, you see that right there? Do you see that right there? Of course, now I'm going to go in here. I don't know what this does. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Italian. How many, did I get any experience? You see that? Now, all of a sudden, hold on. You've learned a new recipe. Oh, great. But what I'm telling you right now is what's happening here. See, this is that reactionary reward thing, right? Oh, I didn't get anything for that. Okay. All right. Well, let's go in here. I think there's another book. Let's see. I think, is this one we already looked at? Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I had to stumble across that. You know what I'm saying? I had to stumble across that. So I come on over here and let's go to attributes. All right, I have ability points. Did I know this? No, I did not. So it helps no one. Fortitude, absorb more. Yeah, I gotta boost yeah, we're gonna apply that. Does that do anything for me? I don't know. Let's go to skills. I got 1 skill point. Where do I want it? Of course I'm like, okay, I need it. One-handed weapon mastery level 1. I think I already have that. So am I not able to unlock anything? I don't know. You see? I'm going to say this without any kind of thing to tell me what I need to do. Unlocks one hand. All right. Is it unlocked or is it not unlocked? All right. You see, I'm clicking it. I don't know what the fuck this is. But, and then you can hear the tone in my voice at this point. I'm annoyed because there's no clear cut, right? So let's close that. Survival. So I can learn. I don't have the what's the name for that? Craftsmanship. God damn it, man. Seriously? Are you effing kidding me? So somewhere down the line, it would be nice to know what the F we can do here, right? Because right now I got none. I'm just clicking shit. Okay, so, and then, you know, look at that. 19, almost 2,000 for the next level. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a piece of shit for the next 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. I don't have any skills. I don't have any ability. Can I use this? I need 13 strength. We're nowhere near that. We're not going to be anywhere near that. I need 7 dexterity. If I had thought about it and remembered it, I could have used this knight. I probably should have put the 3 skills to the dexterity. But so again, I'm at that state, in that stage where it's like your game, I walk away from the game right now. I walk away from the game annoyed, frustrated, and like, yeah, I'm not underwhelmed. And it's like, I want to like the game based on what I saw from the trailer and everything. I want to like the game. I just can't. Also, I want to know, is this my character? Is there going to be character customization? I got to be honest with you. If this is going to be my character or the look of my character, I'm not interested in playing either. You know what I mean? The Witcher looked cool. This guy does not. You know? Even in KCD, I was okay with Henry's looks because he looked all right. You know what I mean? But the cool part was it was first person, so I ain't had to look at him the whole time. I gotta look at this guy the whole time. Yeah, no. So, yeah, it's 2 thumbs down, man. It got to be, well, 1 thumb sideways and 1 thumbs down. So 1.5 thumbs down. That's it for me right now. It just no. And so will I be looking to purchase this and play it on my channel? No. It's a no. I mean, there was that one moment of spark finally when I read those books and I got to level 2. And then I looked to see how far level 3 is away, and I'm like, oh hell no. So I mean, if there's mods created to, quicken the leveling process and do certain other things, to enhance the game, then maybe I'd return and go back, or maybe something that allows me to gain XP faster, something along those lines. But right now, granted, it is, I would assume as you are into the game in advance, it will become more fun and easier, right? But right now it's not fun, and it's like, I don't know. It's just not fun for me. And then I could have sworn, like I said, on the store page, it said it at full controller support. I would have, but I could be absolutely wrong on that part because I can't remember now. But if it did and it doesn't, then I'll be just annoyed and say, okay, right? I'm not a keyboard and mouse person. And which is funny because I started out keyboard and mouse. Back in 1996, I was playing Daggerfall with keyboard and mouse. Somewhere down the line, I drifted away from keyboard and mouse and really just don't like playing it. I have fat fingers, so, that's just what I got. I got big hands and fat fingers, and I don't like my fingers all cramped up on the keyboard like that. And, like, again, how many words a minute do I type? I only type about 30, 40 words a minute. I don't type very fast. Can I type without looking? I can, but I don't. I don't want to. So sometimes I got to look down to see where where my fingers are and what I'm about to hit. And so for me, it's just easier with a controller. It's preferable with a controller. I think that's because at one point I moved away from just being a PC player, gamer, to console, and then realized you got more control and you can do more with the PC. So moved back to PC. But when I moved back to PC, it was like, well, I could still use a controller. And then, so when I look at games, I look at ones that if they say full controller support, I'm all over it. If it says partial, that game better be way better. Needs to be really something that I really want to play, you know. And if it's just, and then, you know, if it's just mouse and keyboard, then yeah, we're not playing it. We're not playing it at all. It ain't happening. All right, guys. I think I said it before. Like, comment, subscribe. We out of here. Yeah. 1.5 thumbs down. Peace.